Sorry about the mess, guys. My room is an absolute mess from hell. But that is not what this video is about. This video is about my new power supply. The Corsair RM 850 watt gold SLI capable power supply. Now right now you're probably saying to yourself, Cole, why on earth did you get an 850 watt power supply? Well, I got tired. Do you hear my computer right now? That is not even from the graphics card, and that is at idle. It sounds like that. That is from the 450 watt PSU struggling to power that 660. So I got a PSU that's massively overkill for this, and it's going to be a lot safer. I'll be more comfortable overclocking, and it'll just generally be a much better experience overall. And all I can say is, next graphics card generation, you better believe I'll be getting something like an 880 or something like that. For those of you who say that Windows 8 is a terrible operating system and that you get terrible uptime and that it blue screens all the time unless you go to 8.1, just look at my uptime. Over 2 weeks, and that is on this crappy 450 watt power supply. So I had a hell of a time with the box, as I don't have a knife, but it doesn't really matter. It just says Corsair on it, and in here we get the Corsair something. It says Solutions Guide 2012, Warranty Guide. We're going to be keeping these, and the important safety information. Then we get a bag with all of our cables and such, a thick workstation grade power cable, a Corsair case badge that says powered by Corsair. That is going to be the funnest part of this entire installation. And then we've got the beast itself. This thing is massive. It is a workstation grade power supply built for running 24 hours a day. It is going to be epic. So I got the thing out, and it is coated in dust. This computer hasn't been cleaned since I last rebuilt it and put in a new power supply, a new hard drive, and a new graphics card. So it really is past due for a good cleaning that I'm going to be giving you guys a tour. I just need to go get the tripod. So as you guys can see is that this is what the back of the computer looks like as of right now. This is the Antec 450 watt power supply. I wouldn't call it dangerous to have it in here, but it's not exactly the greatest power supply for 24/7 use. Then we've got the ports on the motherboard. This is something I haven't shown you guys. This is the fan that I installed a few months back to get some actual airflow. This is the only fan in there, and I filled up every single PCI slot in the system. This is the 660. It needs a good cleaning. This right here, this switch that I installed, is actually for the lights that are on this thing. You guys haven't probably seen those, but I'll show you guys those later. And the Firewire 400 card for editing footage off the GL1 and the XL1, or any mini DV cameras that I happen to find myself with. It is absolutely dust hell in here. There's dust all over the hard drive caddies. There's dust all inside the power supply. I haven't cleaned this thing at all. The GTX 660 is coated in absolute dust. Let's see if I can get it to focus. As you can see, this area right there is coated. I haven't actually pressed the power button, but I guess there's no power in there. And this is the cold cathode that I actually use to just get some cool lighting going on. So without further ado, I'm gonna just tear out this old 450 watt power supply and give it a good clean. So yeah. Okay guys, so the old power supply is now out. So now I'm going to be blowing out the system, and I'm probably going to end up taking out the 660 and just blow out all the fans on it, and then we can begin putting in the 850. Okay guys, so here's a bit of a quandary. Look at the amount of space I have in between the cords and the CD drive. Good news is I haven't used a CD drive in months, so CD drive's coming out, and it's not like it's going to be missing anything. This thing is spring-loaded, and it's almost as if it was meant to maybe have an option of not having a CD drive. Okay guys, so DVD drive is now out. So now we can just put the system stuff back together and get the power supply installed. I kind of knew cable management was going to be an issue in this case, especially with such a large power supply like the RM850. I'm not at all disappointed about the whole DVD drive having to come out, since the last time I actually had to burn a DVD was a while. And if I did need to burn a DVD, I'd burn a DVD. I mean, I got computers that are capable of that. But everything's all connected up. I just need to run a Molex to this connector, and then we should be good to go. That's not sketchy at all. Actually, it's not, because this is an 850 watt power supply. So let's just quickly hook it up. Just see if she blows up. Okay guys, so there's the turtle turned over his thing. But we're just gonna hit power. It's plugged in. Everything spins. Everything turns on. Dang, that is so silent. The fan's not even spinning. It's barely drawing anything. And that, my friends, is why you don't get a 650 watt. You don't get a 750 watt. You go straight for the 850 watt, man. That is so quiet. Oh my god, the fan doesn't even have to spin. That is great. Okay guys, it is pretty much buttoned up. The cable management, it's no cable management. This case is awful. It's an OEM case. And this power supply weighs a ton. Before this power supply, which is probably going to be going in my Pentium 2, it's a good power supply, but it's called Headroom, and I've got it. Dem sexy lights. Dem sexy lights. Dat sexy power supply. Dem sexy lights. Dat sexy power supply. Oh yeah. So here we are running Far Cry 3. It is possibly one of the more demanding games on PC right now. And all I can hear is the game. Usually it was like, you know, I felt as though the thing was going to blow up. That fan is still, it's yet to start spinning really. I'm trying to play with one hand here. Let's see if I can just get into a car. The battery's going to be dead, but I'm calling this a success. The battery's running dry on the camcorder. Far Cry 3 looks beautiful on medium-ish settings. Let's just see if I can take out that guy. All I can hear is the game. So I'm calling this a smashing success. See you guys in the next video, and until then, kick it.